This is homeschooling in the Pew House.
A snapshot of family life during the pandemic.
You see, they're twins, 4-year-olds.
Laura's juggling work and homeschooling 4 primary school-age children. The news that schools won't now reopen until at least March 8th is a blow.
It's just an impossible ask, and it's tipping people really close to the edge. Everybody is just finding this so difficult, and you just feel like you're failing at everything, failing as a parent, failing as an employee, snapping at the children because you're trying to do so many different things all at the same time. It's just a pressure like I've never known before.
I know how parents and teachers need as much certainty as possible.
The Prime Minister announced final decisions on reopening dates would depend on meeting vaccination targets. While 2 weeks' notice for schools is welcomed, head teacher Sharon wants more on vaccines for teachers.
Very good to know that we may have a date in place for the schools to return. Obviously, I would have liked a little bit more information about whether actually a vaccine will happen for school staff. We are wanting to come back into school and have our schools open full-time. The way to do that is for school staff to be protected so that we can open up fully.
What they've done to make this a little bit more tricky is they have put the balls down on the floor.
Steve teaches PE here, homeschooling in the morning, on the field in the afternoon. While there's not yet enough data to decide exactly when lockdown will end, he's caught between 2 worlds, bracing himself for at least another 5 weeks.
Relentless. But then you get up the next day and you hope that, that's a new day and things are going to be slightly different. Otherwise, I think you can spiral, I think, and possibly, not come out of it and go into really deep, dark places. So I think it's important at the end of every day to draw a line under it and say tomorrow's a new day.
Labour's calling for teachers to be vaccinated in half-term, but it raises difficult questions over who misses out as a result.
Although we do want education professionals vaccinated as soon as possible, we wouldn't want to jump the queue against the most the elderly who are most at risk of this disease. But what vaccination won't do is suppress the rate of COVID infection in the community. Children were catching the virus at school and taking it home to their parents, and their parents are not of vaccination age.
The reopening of schools may be, as described, the first sign of normality, but it seems a long way off, and the stamina of parents like Laura is wavering. Adele Robinson, Sky News.